Hey guys, it's Gmod10360 up here with a brand new video, and I'd like to start off by saying I am finally restarting my channel. It's been a long time, yeah, there's a lot of content I'm creating for you guys at the moment, and I figured I'd start with something that kind of kickstarted my channel in the first place. So we're gonna jump right into custom zombies, and I don't mean like custom zombies like PC. I'm talking about custom map ideas. Like it would be awesome to have custom zombies maps of. So this is my first idea, and it'll spawn 2 episodes, and you guys can. Hopefully, I'll link the second video into the end of this one. But let's start with this one. Okay, so the name of the map is Aurora Estenos. It means burning dawn in Latin. And this first image, if you see the zombie, is not a special zombie or anything. It's from the Chinese Call of Duty Online. It's from the cyborg zombies. But, you know, it looked kind of cool, so I just chose that picture over the ones that I could have. But anyway, let's get on to the rest of this. So we're gonna open up with the wall weapons. Now, I decided that I wanted to go for like a completely different set of weapons. So here's the first group of them for the wall weapons. Now, most of these are in Black Ops 2. So you have the AN-94, the 5.7, the Ballista iron sights, the M14, the MP40, the STG-44, the MP5, and the UMP. Now, the UMP has never been in a Treyarch game because for some reason, Infinity Ward and Treyarch just like they don't carry over weapons well. I don't know what that if that's like a competition thing, which would be kind of weird, but you know, it's there. It's a thing, I guess. But I thought it would be like an interesting wall weapon, have it just a little bit stronger than the MP5, but not as accurate as like some of the other weapons, but you know, have it something decent, something cheap. I'm thinking about 1500 will probably do it, but you know, that's pretty much the base price for most of these weapons anyway. So okay, let's jump into the box weapons. This one's going to take a little bit. So up in the top corner we have the MTAR-X, and next to that is the Commando from Black Ops 1. The MTAR-X is from Ghost, again with the cross weapon play there. I thought it would be interesting to have in there, just, you know, something different, some submachine guns. Some of these weapons have never been in COD, just so you know, some of them, but most of them have, and most of them you'll recognize. So, the K7 from Ghost as well, and the Mosin. Now, I know probably some of you are like cursing at me, but you know, you have to add some kind of crappy weapon to the box, and this is pretty much the only crappy weapon in the box. So there's also the, if you're going to go down one more from the Mosin, you can see something that, you know, we just need back. The Tommy gun was a good introduction to bring back, and a good way of introducing it as a different model of it. But we gotta get the PPSH back. It's time to get it back. So why not start with this map? And now, of course, now this is not a map that they're actually making, but you know, still be cool. So the LSAT return and the MG08 is a return, as well as the Tommy gun that was featured in Mob of the Dead and in Origins. So up in the top corner is the SAS. This is the newer weapon. It just, you know, I kind of looked around for some different weapons to, you know, introduce to the Call of Duty world and zombies. So the one below it is the INAS. Now, this is another interesting new weapon that has never been in COD either. So the one down from it is the XCR. And that one's more of a kind of a bullpup design. Very interesting, but I liked it. It's never been in, I don't think it's been in Call of Duty yet, but it's definitely a good one. And then the return of the AUG. This was kind of an underrated assault rifle for zombies, but I think we could have. It should have stayed in there. I think if we could have used it well, if it had just maybe some boosts and put in Black Ops 2, but didn't. And then below is a sniper rifle. Now this one's more of a interesting one. This is the I had to remember the name of it. Man. Oh, the OSV 96, I think. Yeah. Now this one's a high caliber rifle. It'd be kind of similar to the DSR 50 from Black Ops 2. But again, it's another one of those newer weapons to Call of Duty in general. Now the Wonder Weapons. Now these are all familiar to you, and you're probably like, yeah, dude, bring back the Wunderwaffe. But the way I wanted to bring this back was to have it to be the only thing that's really dealing with buildables in the map. So I figured you could make 3 different buildable upgrades. One that would make it like the Thunder Gun, one would make it sort of like the Liquefier, one that would make it kind of like the Paralyzer from Buried, and the last one would be more like the Acid Gat from Mob of the Dead. So yeah, and then obviously you have the Ray Gun and Ray Gun Mark II. Now on to the perks. This is the last 2 things I got left for this video. So the first one is called Savior Iced Tea. Now I didn't really put a description on the screen, so I'm going to tell you what it does. Basically, this is a new kind of way of it's kind of a mixture of Afterlife, Who's Who, and Tombstone, if that makes any sense. If you can see where I'm going with this. This is called Savior Iced Tea. Basically what Savior does is basically when you go down, you'll automatically die instead of actually going down. But in the result of that, it'll leave a bullet with the wings as an emblem, kind of like the max ammo or double points thing, laying in where you died. And it'll allow you to come back, and it'll give you your perks, your weapons. But it'll also give you 1 additional perk. Now, that additional perk, you won't be able to see it physically. But what happens is the next time you go down, instead of going down, you go down, but you teleport to your teammates. And basically, it's just a quicker way for them to revive you, so you don't get screwed over as much. But you can only buy this perk twice. That's the hint at it. And it's 4,000. So it could be worth it. It could be very helpful. But again, there are other perks that you could still use. So then on to the last perk. This one's called Bottomless Energy. Now, Bottomless Energy is supposed to be energy as an energy drink. And Bottomless, it stands for Bottomless Clip. Now, I know people are probably going to be complaining about this because a bottomless clip in zombies, that's absolutely ridiculous. Now, basically, it would give you, unlimited ammo, basically. But the perk itself costs 5,000, which is as much as Pack-a-Punch. And it restricts it to 1 weapon, so you can only carry 1 weapon while you have this perk. So it still may be a little unfair, but it's still pretty good. And also as a restriction, you can't really use it with wonder weapons. So it would make it slightly more usable, and it's still a good perk. So that concludes today's episode of custom zombie map ideas, and basically I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and a whole bunch of new content coming to my channel. Hopefully I'll actually have some good gameplay too. Soon I will be getting an upgrade to my PC, so hopefully I'll be able to run DayZ. And as soon as that happens, you guys are definitely getting a big DayZ series. I will be doing probably a little bit more content on that than I will be on anything else. But expect the second part of this video pretty soon, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and you can always like, comment, or subscribe. Feel free to do what you want. Just no trash talking, guys. You know, this is for gaming. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. Bye.